Hello everyone and welcome to Klonoa Moonlight Museum. In Japan this is called Kaze no Klonoa Moonlight Museum. That just means Klonoa of the Wind or something, I think. This is the game that is not released in English officially, so this is a fan translation. I don't recall the name of the people who made it. I will put that on screen right now. But yeah, I'm very excited for this one. I said in a previous video that came out recently that I didn't really like this game. I don't really know what I was talking about there because as I was recording footage for this, I found myself really enjoying it way more than I did last time. And honestly, it's kind of one of my favourite platformers now. It's not as good as Door to Phantomile or Lunate's Veil, but it's really good. I'd say it's on par with Dream Champ Tournament, which is the second GBA game. I'd say it's on par with that. Yeah, the music's great. This music is awesome as well. I don't know, maybe it's because I finally understand what the story is even about this time around. That I like it more, maybe. I'm not sure. Anyway, it's nearing Halloween, so you know I figured I might as well do this. Yeah, I figured that this would be a good time to upload this because yeah, it's Halloween. This is kind of a spooky game, I guess. It's got a spooky museum and stuff, and I mostly remember this game before I played it. I mostly associate it with the level from Klonoa 2, which is also called Moonlight Museum, which is an awesome callback to this. But yeah, I don't know. I like this game a lot more this time. Anyway, the story, I don't know when it takes place or if it even takes place in the same timeline as Klonoa Door to Phantomile. I mean, Hupau's there, so I assume it's at least similar. I like to think this took place just before Klonoa 1, Door to Phantomile. That's my opinion. I don't know if it's correct, but I like to think that this is the first thing they did before Guardia showed up and messed everything up. Because it does seem to still be like a dream for Klonoa in this one. I don't know. Spoilers for Klonoa 1, I'm sorry. I mean, if you wouldn't be watching this if you didn't know what Klonoa was about. Honestly. But yeah, basically the story is Klonoa and Hupao find this girl, she's crying, and they basically go to the museum to try and help her, and yeah, they have to go through all of these worlds that the artists in the museum have created. Yeah. Some are paintings, some are sculptures and stuff. It's interesting. Yeah, not a great start to this game, by the way, this first vision. I mean, it gets you into it, but it's a fairly plain, I guess, aesthetic. I do like it. I like the aesthetic of this. It's very, cozy, I guess. I don't know. And I like the background. It's awesome. The music is also not great for this level specifically, but later on it's amazing. I really I think it's World 4, I want to say. World 4, I think it is, which has some of my favourite music. And World 5. All of the worlds have good music except for this one. I don't know. But yeah, going through this first level. This part covers the entire first vision. It's the shortest vision, and I struggle the least with it, so yeah. Unlike the first game in the series, this one is entirely 2D, so there's no background or foreground stuff going on. Obviously it's a 1:1 game, which is similar to the Game Boy, just I guess I have no idea if it's considered better or not. I mean, it's slightly more widescreen than a Game Boy. Game Boy is a square screen, which is awful. But this one's not entirely 16 by 9 or whatever it is. It's like a smaller aspect ratio, but it's still, there's more to see on the screen, I guess. But yeah, that's the first one done. As you go through the game, you collect the gems. You collect basically reveal a picture here. If you get all of the gems, you get to see the full picture. I do all of that, so I think I'll call this a walkthrough instead of a playthrough. I do everything in this series, so yeah. And this sort of gameplay that this game goes for, more puzzle based than like platforming based. There is a few bits of platforming that's like kind of challenging here and there, especially in the extras. But yeah, it's mostly puzzle based, and with all the keys and stuff, and like soon we'll be introduced to blocks and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty, like, I don't know, but it's, yeah, this sort of gameplay is used in all of the handheld Klonoa games, except for Klonoa Heroes, which is an action RPG, which is strange, and also the last original Klonoa game, which is unfortunate. I mean, I like that game, but it's kind of unfortunate that we haven't really gotten an original Klonoa game since the two Klonoa games we got after that were both remakes, essentially. First one being obviously Klonoa on the Wii. It was like 2007 or something, 2008, whatever it is. But yeah, that remake is kind of not great. It removes a lot of the vibes, I guess, of the original version of the game. But I mean, it's still Klonoa, so I have played it a couple of times and I do enjoy it. And there's also what's it called? Klonoa Fantasy Reverie series, which is great. I like that remake more than I do the Wii one. It's still not as good. There's a lot of vibes that are just like gone. At least for Klonoa 1. The remaster of Klonoa 2 in that collection as well is also very good. I like that one. Oh, and also here's the gimmick of this game. You can rotate your screen, rotate the device as it says. I had to do this manually whenever I switched the scene in OBS when recording this. It was kind of annoying. I think I forgot to do it in time a few times, but yeah. And also, because I'm emulating this, obviously, there's no official patch for like a cartridge. Though I would love to get a cartridge of this game. It's like one of the only things I don't have in my collection. I have pretty much everything else, except for the manga and this. Yeah. Yeah, I would like... I really want the actual, like, full Klonoa collection here. Anyway, as I was saying, since I'm playing on an emulator, the controls change to different buttons whenever whenever the screen rotates, so I sometimes get a bit confused, and you may be able to see, like, at the beginning of any of these, like, rotated stages, like, I just completely, like, mess up and, like, maybe walk into a spike a couple times. I do remember that happening at least once. Yeah. These first couple levels are fairly easy. I did my best to make this look nice. I hope it is. I hope it is. I guess. Yeah. I do think it's an interesting gimmick. They don't really do much with it. Like, I think obviously the levels are slightly cooler than the regular levels where you just have like a standard screen. Yeah. I don't know. That's Vision 1-3 done. normally, if these levels weren't so short, I would cut them, to cut the episode here, and then go to the next one. But I don't really have to do that. Yeah, I was completely slow on that. But yeah, since the first world is so short, I did it in one go. We should be introduced to blocks soon. Yeah, here we are. Here's the first block. And this will be used in all of the handheld games, except for Klonoa Heroes, obviously. And they're like the primary, like, sort of item you'll be using during the puzzles. Because they don't go away. You can use them, like, as long as you can pick them up. As long as they're not, like, blocked by something else above them, you can pick them up and reuse them as many times as you want. Yeah, like that. You can't pick it up when it's like that. There we get the key. Alright. Yeah. I've not much to say really for this first world. I do find it I guess I should, like, apologize formally for saying this game was bad. It's not bad. I didn't apologize yet, so I'll apologize. It was bad, I was wrong. It's just, I have no idea why, though. The last time I played this game, it hadn't been translated, so I guess it was just that. I was probably in my phase where I didn't like black and white games or something. I'm not sure. Yeah. Yeah. We just gotta get that and one more, like, piece of, like, the collectibles, and then we can continue on. I think it is kind of interesting that they went for a handheld game after doing the main game. Like, I mean, like, after Daughter Phantomile they released this. It's honestly a shame that this released on the Wonder Swan, which is, like, kind of like a failed system that didn't really do well and never came out of Japan. Like, it was always just Japanese exclusive. So the series isn't very I guess lucky, I guess would be the word. It never does well, except for recently. Fantasy Reverie series did well, which is great, and I'm very thankful for that, and I'm hoping we get another game after that. We probably won't, though. I don't know. I just worry we will never get Klonoa 3. Though it doesn't have any bad games, so I guess it could be worse. Even the Wii version of Klonoa 1 is pretty good. Here's our tutorials for Goomies. They only appear in the 2D games, I believe, unless I'm misremembering. They might appear in Klonoa 2. In fact, I think they do. it's not clicking with me. I don't know. I don't remember if they do. It doesn't matter. If they are, I'll put them on screen. Also, a weird thing about this game is there's no bosses. There are no bosses in this game. It's purely like a platform puzzle game. I don't know if there's like a limitation of the Wonder Swan, or if they just didn't feel like it. But I've never seen like a boss in this game. I don't know if it's like because I 100% it every single time I played it, or if it just there isn't one, and maybe the boss is not in the 100%. I'm not sure. I should have really like googled that before like figuring that out. Yeah. Yeah, as we go along, the levels will get more complicated. That's just how it is. Yeah, it's... I don't really have much to say for these early levels, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm speaking more than I usually do with my playthroughs, so... I can't really complain about my, like, awful commentary, because it is technically better. Yeah. Yeah, this will be out before Halloween, like, maybe, like... I want to get it up by... like, the 26th. 26th I want to get that up by. But we'll see. So something I actually didn't recognize until like this playthrough was that because well no, not until this playthrough. Sorry, the playthrough when I was testing the game to see if it's to like go, because whenever I play a game on this channel, like all three times before this as well, I played through the game previously to like sort of remind myself how it works and stuff. And then in that one, I figured that you can actually change the rotation of the screen on any level after you've beaten the game. I don't know if it's after you've beaten the game or after you've finished the level itself. I haven't really checked that specifically, but yeah, it's a nice, I guess, reward. I don't know if it's a reward. Maybe if you prefer playing it vertically as opposed to horizontally, maybe it's better that way. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's great. Here's the last level of World 1. So yeah, obviously there's more visions in this game than Klonoa 1, and I think the game is actually technically longer than Klonoa 1, though if you're good at the game it'll probably take shorter. I believe so this playthrough is like 9 parts long, I think. So it's... I think so. I could be wrong. No, it's 9 parts, yeah. I think. So yeah, it's... I don't know how to say it, I'm sorry. I'm blanking on a lot of words right now. But yeah, it's yeah. So yeah, the main game... Oh, sorry. The Klonoa 1, Daughter Phantomile, has like 2 visions per vision, I guess. I don't know. Two like two sub-visions per the main visions, which there are 6 of. And this one has 6, so they're shorter levels than Daughter Phantomile levels, and that's why there's so many of them. I'm embarrassing myself. I have no idea how to talk. I'm sorry. Yeah, we're nearly done. One thing I forgot to do recording this commentary right now is talk about when this game came out and like the sort of, I don't know, trivia around it, around its release and stuff. I forgot to do that. I want to do that, and I'll do that next time. I just completely like forgot about it. Yeah. I do get a bit lost here. But I find my way eventually. Also, this probably won't be uploaded daily, like my Professor Layton ones were. Just because, I don't know, we're going to be fairly busy. And I'm currently recording this on October 22nd. And it's, yeah. So I haven't been recording these like a few weeks in advance, so it's kind of, it's not gonna be like, it's probably gonna be like every 2 days or so, and I'm sorry about that, but maybe it'll be fine anyway. I don't know what I'm saying, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to fill in dead air. I'll get better as I go, I think. At least I hope so. I feel more confident in my voice, which is why this doesn't have a VTuber model in the corner, by the way. It's just I feel more confident in speaking just by myself without having to worry about, oh, people might think I sound like a guy. I mean, I do sound like a guy. That's just that's true. That's just like objectively the truth. I do, but it's like I don't care anymore that people would think that. But yeah, so that's why there's no VTuber, and there won't be any VTuber stuff. Mostly, there'll be some, like the first couple parts of my Celeste like extras will have that, because that I recorded those ages ago, and I'm only just now getting ready to like edit them down and stuff. But yeah, but yeah, I'm also got more confident because I just had everyone's first couple like videos are terrible, so I'm hoping I get better eventually, and that's what's keeping me going for doing this. It's just like constantly just try your best, and eventually you'll be good at this stuff. And with that, we've finished this level almost. We'll see a cutscene, and then we can get going onto the next vision. And there's our full picture. It's quite cute. This game is, I'd say, very cute. And I like this game purely because like the villains, if you would like to call them, that aren't really villains. They're just kind of weird and eccentric. It's sort of like you're just making, Klonoa's just making friends with them. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Next time we'll do Vision 2. Or World 2, sorry. Anyway.